a wonderful platform to stimulate, enhance, and refine the skill set of young delegates to take on global challenges. In a time like today, some skills have become obligatory to provide a plethora of opportunities for young minds to cultivate and nourish leadership skills, confidence, mental agility, and creative thinking. The FairGaze UNIC event is an initiative to celebrate the International Day of Non-Violence and bring a global issue of importance through an agenda so that the thoughts and perspectives of these young minds can be
Very
brought
good morning
together.
to one and all. And I'm so glad to see such an enthusiastic participation by so many young leaders of tomorrow. And I'm here to motivate you, to encourage you, and to tell you that one participation of the kind that you are doing today takes you a long way. Participating in events like MUN or any other events in your school or inter-school events always helps you to attain leadership skills. You do a lot of research, you communicate well, you learn the art of diplomacy, and especially with FairGaze, I think you get an opportunity to talk to so many other delegates of various countries and to get to know about so many other areas of the world, which is very important for you. You get to know about the knowledge of the other countries, about how their culture and their problems, and you'll ultimately realize that their problems and your problems are almost the same. So it gives you a different kind of perspective, and it helps to improve your public speaking. So I'm so glad to see so many of you, and I really wish you all the best for today's event. And I hope that events like these bring forth all your innate talents inside you, and you do a wonderful job. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. And I'm sure it's a morning filled with lots of learning and lots of enthusiasm. Thank you, FairGaze, for this opportunity so that I can meet and collaborate with so many of young minds who have lots and lots of questions and answers to, be decoded today. And what I really loved about the initial presentation of FairGaze was the word adventure. Because to all my dear children who are on this platform today, I must share with you that, as educationists, we always feel that the process is more important than the end result. And with this platform that you are getting, where you are able to express your ideas, not just for your own country, but as a representative of other countries, is going to be a real adventure ride. And in this process, you're going to learn so many things, like ma'am also said earlier, the skills of diplomacy, negotiation, critical thinking, public speaking, writing, research, collaboration, finding answers together. I think it's all because man does not live and cannot live in isolation. We are all connected. When one civilization was flourishing in our country, there was another civilization of equal importance that was flourishing in another country. So we are all in this together. We are just one world, and these are all man-made boundaries that we look for. But basically, I would always recommend that famous glow painting in the movie Pa, where it was all painted white. We are all together, and all our problems eventually come out to be common. And it's very important for all of us to sit down together as individuals, as global citizens, to share and to resolve the conflicts and problems that are arising in our world today and together. So with this, I congratulate FairGaze for hosting such a beautiful program on such a beautiful platform. It's easier for everyone to attend and to kind of share their ideas. And all the very best to all the children who are participating. May you do your best and learn along the way. Thank you so much.
Members of FairGaze, members of United Nations Information Center for India and Bhutan, our guests for today, members of the Secretariat, distinguished executive board members, and fellow delegates. Let me offer you a very special welcome today and say what a tremendous honor it is to be the Secretary General of the FairGaze Model United Nations conducted for East and Northeast India region. The world is currently at war, attempting to resolve the conundrums left by the past generations. We find ourselves in constant battle against one another, knowing nothing but the impermanence of peace. Today, I want to begin by congratulating all you delegates for taking this step towards being more considerate and aware global citizens. After all, we are the generation that will act as catalysts and drive the action for change. I would also like to express my most sincere gratitude towards the Secretariat members, and the members of FairGaze for toiling day and night in order to make this conference an indelible experience. The FairGaze Model United Nations is not only a great platform to develop one's public speaking skills, but also to inculcate skills of negotiation and conflict resolution. Whether you are a chair, delegate, or simply a spectator, this conference will help to enrich your knowledge about the global issues and the world around you. Now, without taking any more of your time, I would like to introduce to you the agendas of all the esteemed committees. For UNGA, we have the Convention on Biological Diversity and its contribution to sustainable development. For UNSC, we have deliberation on the Russia-Ukraine conflict. For UNEA, drastically reducing maritime pollution, including plastic. For UNICEF, we have providing violence response and access to justice for children and youth. And finally, for UNHRC, we have investigating the existence of Chinese concentration camps for Uyghur Muslims. For its delegates, MUNs are not merely an activity. Within every delegate, what really matters is the honest intention of understanding other cultures and the strong desire to find out solutions to global issues having real impact in the world. We are all fundamentally idealists at heart. We, as Model United Nations delegates, are not blindly optimistic, but pragmatically hopeful. What is important for us is to see the world as it is and finding out what it ought to be anyway. Today, it does not matter if you make mistakes, for this conference is a safe space for everyone, full of excitement, learning, and inquisitiveness. Overcoming any fear you have of public speaking is less daunting given the apt committee sizes. This means you're much more likely to reap the benefits of speaking publicly, which can trigger confidence and support your personal growth. Today, I urge all the delegates to give their best so that at the end of the conference, all of you can be content that this conference has really proved to be a learning experience and a platform where you were able to grow alongside your own peers. On a final note, MUN is all about enjoying yourself and having fun. Treasure these moments and experiences that you have here today, for they will be the ones that you will hopefully never forget. With these words, I, Ananya Mukola, with the power vested in me as the Secretary General of the FairGaze Model United Nations, declare the conference open.
Thank you, Ms. Ananya. Now I would want the attention of all the delegates so that we are clear about the rules and regulations. All the delegates, speakers, and executive board members at our conference are required to follow the following rules and regulations. Organizers will enforce these rules throughout the event. We expect cooperation from all participants to help ensure a safe and secure environment for everyone. Below mentioned are some of the important pointers to abide by heart. All the delegates are required to respect the sanctity of Zoom meeting rooms. The chats should be positive and should only be related to the ongoing MUN event. Further information